This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome aboard the Port Key Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
This is episode 28 of the Port Key Passport. Hi, I am Brittney, and I'm your host for today's episode. And I would love to introduce my lovely co-host, Jack.
Bonjour.
Oh, and Tricia.
Hi, y'all.
So today, apparently Jack is French, but we are going to be... Oh my God. Not oui. I'm going to see how far this goes. So today we're going to be talking about one of our favorite things to do in the park, eating. And we're going to be taking you on a little tour of all of the character dining at Walt Disney World. Tricia, have you done a lot of the character dining?
I have done a fair amount with a kiddo, so yes.
I have done a fair amount without a kiddo. As a Disney adult, I've done maybe like a handful, I guess. I think we've done all the same ones together, right, Jack?
Sure. Yeah, I think we've done a few together.
Oh, I was expecting another wee. Well, let's start at the most magical place on earth, the Magic Kingdom. And one of the places that Jack and I actually have done a character dining experience together, and that would be the Crystal Palace. Have you eaten there, Tricia?
Like years ago when I was a kid, and it was still the Pooh characters then.
Oh, okay. So they're not really changing. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Okay.
Well, Jack, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Crystal Palace?
Alrighty. Well, the Crystal Palace is one of my favorites. I've done it with you. Done it with He Who Shall Not Be Named, my nephews. I've taken my mom there. Like I've been there so many times. But
they know him by name.
Well, it's kind of based off of like a Victorian era greenhouse. Not sure why it's called Crystal Palace, but
there's a lot of windows,
yeah,
right? So
it kind of looks crystal-y. You could go there. But yeah, you're going to join Winnie and Pooh and friends for a whimsical, all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet. And they serve breakfast from 8 till 10:45, lunch from 11 to 2:55, and dinner from 3 till 9. And little pro tip here, if you want to get some real good Magic Kingdom pictures, book you a Crystal Palace breakfast and make sure it's before the park actually opens. So if the park opens at 9 and you book at 8, you're getting in the park before everybody else. That's like one of my favorite things about eating here.
The other thing is the hash brown casserole.
Yeah, they have better than Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole, and I will die on that hill. Fight me.
Oh.
And you have to try I think it's called Pooh's stuffed French toast.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
But it's a bougie French toast. It's amazing. But yeah, if you're going, I've only went for breakfast. I've been so many times, but it's only been for breakfast. And they have anything and everything you can think of for breakfast. So if you're like, I wonder if they probably do. And you get to meet Winnie, they will come to your table. So don't worry about that. I think so many times they've came at least twice. Mm-hmm. We've had Pooh, you have Piglet, you have Tigger, and you have Eeyore.
And I felt like there wasn't like a rush when they came either. Like you
Right.
got to spend a fair amount of time with them and get good pictures.
And yeah, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else has anything to add to that.
I enjoyed it. I remember the buffet being like very big
Yes.
to the point where I was like a little overwhelmed by the amount of food choices. I was like, oh, wow, there's a lot here.
And they have it mirrored, like there's two sides and they're both the same, like the same foods stacked in the same order. So it doesn't get too crowded at the buffet. And of course, get in for them pictures. You won't regret it.
Yeah. We need to go for like lunch or dinner and try that out.
Yeah.
See what kind of stuff they have.
Because I'd like to see if the food's as good as the breakfast food.
Anything, we'll have to do it for the podcast, I guess. Everybody can meet us in Magic Kingdom. All right, cool. Well, our next character dining place is also in Magic Kingdom. And that's probably, I feel like the most famous one is going to be Cinderella's Royal Table. I've never eaten here.
I haven't either. I feel like I'm a bad Disney adult for not eating there yet.
Tricia, have you eaten here?
I'm the 1%er who has.
Well, okay, well, it's a good thing you have because you're talking about it to us today. So let us know all
Right.
about it, girl.
Okay, so it does. Let me put it this way. Cinderella's Royal Table is the dining experience equivalent to Peter Pan. Everybody goes on it. Nobody knows why. Um, it's inside the castle, which is kind of a unique venue. However, when we were there, it was very crowded for check-in. They didn't seem very organized. They weren't really taking check-ins like early. And when they did let you in, like Cinderella was running a bit late to the ball, so stuff was just sort of like
Ooh.
at a standstill before they took you up into the restaurant. So it was a little kind of chaotic there, but once you got to the restaurant, there's some extra magic touches that they do. Um, I don't want to give them away if you ever do go. But you do get to meet several of the princesses. It's usually kind of your typical ones like Cinderella and Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. And I believe we met Ariel when we went. We did a lunch and we were really lucky. We got seated by a window overlooking the Regal Carousel, which was kind of neat.
Ooh.
Um, I have to say, for the price, it is like $88 for an
Oh,
adult or $52 for a kid at lunch and dinner and $74 to eat scrambled eggs in the morning.
oh.
Um, I
It
was
better be
not
the best
super
eggs ever.
Unfortunately, I was not thrilled. I went at a lunchtime and ordered the chicken, which was about as dry as my legs after I stayed at All Star Sports, where they don't have complimentary lotion.
Oh
So,
no, not dry chicken. Oh,
yes, it's the wedding chicken.
Oh.
So I would say, and honestly, the menu has not changed in many, many years. So hopefully the preparation has improved. The character interaction was great. There's a lot of face-to-face time with the princesses. So if you enjoy that or you have family members that really enjoy that, yes, you don't have to wait in line for them. But you will have to kind of weigh the cost of the meal if it's worth meeting the
Ooh.
princesses for, essentially by the time you factor in tip and tax, you're paying $100 a plate.
phew.
My goodness.
Yeah, I think the whole draw to that is I've been in the castle. I think that's why people do it.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
I feel like for, like you said, $100, they need to up the food ante. Like, let's
The princesses better be feeding me. Okay. For $100.
Jasmine's like, here comes the airplane.
Okay. My goodness. Yeah, that's whew. Well, would you recommend it, Trisha?
I So I would either recommend doing a breakfast, like Jack said, to get that early entry. Or if you're gonna do a lunch or dinner, do it one time so you can experience the atmosphere. but I don't think it's worth repeating after that.
Yeah, that's pricey. That is pricey. But also I can kind of see the appeal if you're taking a bunch of small kids who don't stand in line well and you can swing it. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you can afford it, go ahead, go for it.
Okay. Listen, if I could afford it, I'd be doing VIP tours every time.
Okay.
You know, Bora Bora bungalows, but
What I would maybe recommend is occasionally they do like the free dining package
Yeah.
throughout the year. So
oh yeah.
like if you score something like that, then maybe consider it. Because I do believe though it is 2 dining
Two
credits. I think it
credits,
is
yeah.
a signature. So
Woo. So you won't be eating one day. I'm just kidding. Um,
you can't afford to eat one day.
okay. You better get full at Cinderella's house, okay?
Le Cellier was 2 credits when we went,
Woo.
so yeah. But I mean, when you have like so many snack credits and it all evens out. Like we don't need a signature or a sit down restaurant every night.
Listen, I love the Disney dining plan. Oh,
Okay.
man. I miss those days where like every year at the same time they do free dining.
Oh,
Disney, bring it back.
they did bring it back. There is free dining.
Oh, just kidding. Thanks for bringing it back. All right, y'all. Let's hop on the monorail. No, we're not going to the monorail here.
I was like, I don't know what monorail you're thinking about, but all right.
Oh my goodness. It's my first day, everybody. I've never been to Disney before. Anyways, let's get on a bus, unfortunately, and head over to Animal Kingdom. And our next character meal is going to be at the Tusker House restaurant. I've never eaten here and I want to so bad.
Well, let's do it.
Have you?
No.
Tricia?
Shannon.
Not yet.
Okay, so none of us have done. Oh, Shannon. Shannon the tourist. We should have had Shannon on, actually. Shannon, you're coming on an episode, okay? So, Tusker House, again, is buffet style. They are going to serve American and African food. They are open. So, I'm assuming it's like Boma. Yeah, thank you. It looked like some of the food was the same, like the Bobodi. I love to say that. Bobodi. But they have Simba waffles here as well as Mickey waffles. And they have South African French toast, which I need to try. And then they have like the regular breakfast stuff that you'll find at all the other buffets, like the omelets and eggs and all that jazz. And then at lunch and dinner, they have spit roasted tandoori chicken. They've got pork, they've got shrimp, they've got braised beef, and they've got some other things that I cannot pronounce and will not attempt to pronounce. Okay, but it's African food. And it sounds delicious. So I really want to try it. It's not, the price ranges like $35 to $60 for breakfast, and dinner on the website, all it says is over $60 per adult. So I'm like, how much over, Disney? Because we talking like 65 or we talking 85, you know? They're like, you're going to find out when you get here. So, but yeah, that's it for Tusker. The characters, that's what we're talking about, right? You're going to see Mickey and Donald and, you know, what are they called? The Fab Five in their safari outfits. So, cool way to get, you know, they stop by your tables, just like at Crystal Palace, and it's a cool way to get some unique pictures with the characters and outfits that you don't usually get to see them in. So, I don't know. I would like to try it. It sounds like it would be worth it to me. Try some different food you're not really accustomed to. Seeing the Fab Five is always worth it, though. So, I don't know. What do you think? You want to go?
Always.
All right. Well,
I hear nothing but good things about Tusker
same.
House. I've never heard anyone be like, no, I don't like it, or I've never seen a bad review about it, so I think it's worth a
Is
try.
Tusker House's buffet, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that I have a friend who has some allergies, and they're really good at working with you with the allergies, but she was like so hungry, she went up to the buffet and got like some fruit she thought would be okay.
Oh
And there
no.
was some cross-contamination, and she started having a reaction. So, something to just be aware of that, like, if you have some, like, I think hers is like sesame and things like that, where they're a little more unique. You need to be careful because they do use a lot of spices in their cooking.
Yeah. And Disney's pretty well known for being like super accommodating, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I know, like, if you're
She flat
hungry,
out admitted, she's like, yeah, that was my own bad.
but I mean, you've been walking around the park all day and you're starving and you got all that food in front of you. I don't blame her. I would have risked it too. All right. Well, let's head on over to my favorite park, Hollywood Studios. I just watched K-pop Demon Hunters and it's taking everything in me not to sing everything, okay?
Wow.
So we're going to head on over to Hollywood and Vine, another restaurant I have not eaten at, unfortunately. And Jack's going to talk to us about it.
Hollywood and Vine, London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. Okay, anyway. Sorry, guys, I went to Hilary Duff mode there. And, yeah, with Hollywood and Vine, during, breakfast, you're going to enjoy the Disney Junior stars. And then during the lunch and dinner, you're going to celebrate with Minnie and friends. And it's going to change seasonally. So, like, I think we should probably try hitting this up for the Halloween time.
Yes.
I think that would be fun. But this is one of those places that always gets a bad rap. But it has changed around lately. So, yeah. So people have gone back and tried it since it's flipped its menu and flipped what it was doing and say it has improved tremendously. So maybe it is worth trying. Let's see here if there's anything else to talk about with this one. Yeah, the sensational seasonal soirees.
Oh.
Lord have mercy.
My Disney, come on.
For your dinner, breakfast is probably going to be the standards, but with dinner, it could include an oven roasted herb chicken, carved beef tenderloin, seared salmon, spice rub pork loin, and plant-based roasted mushroom farro risotto.
I'm on the way. Let's go.
Okay, I'm just like, okay, that all sounds amazing to me. And for dessert, they're going to have seasonal bread puddings.
Okay, I love a seasonal bread
Mississippi mud pie, and more. So I'm down for all that. For breakfast, it's going to be $49 for adults, $33 for child. Dinner, lunch, $63 for adults,
Ooh.
and $42 for child.
Ooh.
But, it might be worth it. We should check it out.
No.
For Halloween. I think Halloween time. Like, I really, because they change seasonally and I really want to see them in their Halloween stuff.
And I feel like some of those flavors, like the seasonal bread pudding, might be like apple cinnamon or...
Oh, please. Y'all, I saw all kind of pumpkin stuff in the bakery part of Walmart today when I went. Don't look. I love all the pumpkin stuff. Pumpkin cookies, pumpkin rolls.
All right, enough
pumpkin
of that. So now we're going to jump in the friendship boat. I'm not wrong.
Or
the Skyliner.
There you go.
I hardly know her. And we're going to go over to Epcot. I can't say this. Let me try. I was going to try. Never mind, he's ruined it. Akershus.
That was close, but go ahead.
Akershus.
Akershussies.
We're going over to Akershus Royal Banquet Hall, and Tricia's going to tell us what goes on over there.
Hi, Tricia.
Take us on over to Akershus
and tell us all about it.
We've fallen very far from our French earlier in the show. I'm just gonna say that.
We went from bonjour to hey y'all.
Also, I
Um,
want y'all to know he's fanning himself with a fan that says "slay" on it right now while he's saying.
Because I am in a terrarium and I'm dying.
It's very hot in this back room. Okay, I understand, and because my fan broke. Yeah, it's hot in here.
Let's look at it and judge it.
It's hot.
Okay. We side-eyed the ceiling fan.
I can turn the heat press on. 400 degrees. Press. Go ahead, Tricia. We're sorry. My goodness, so rude.
well, I have eaten here as well, and I will say that if you are wanting a princess experience, this is a better option. As long, there's always an asterisk, you're okay with some interesting dining fare, let's say. We'll put it that way.
Oh.
So breakfast is $59 for adults and $38 for kids. This is about $15 to $20 less than Cinderella's table. And it's $69 for lunch and dinner for adults and $46 for kids. So it is a little more reasonably priced. I would recommend if you are familiar with American food to do breakfast. They do a family style, and there's like your typical like eggs and bacon and things like that. They do have like these Norwegian waffles that are pretty much just not Mickey shaped waffles. Um, they also though have Norwegian like inspired items on a cold bar. So they have like cold smoked salmon and some like interesting charcuterie board type like cold cuts and things like that.
I am
Um,
there.
s- so if you are an adventurous eater, this would be a really great place to go. The lunch and dinner is, more like the Swedish meatballs, and there's more fish dishes again. It is in, they are islands, so they are access to like seafood is pretty readily available, which is why it's often on the menu. But they also have your run-of-the-mill things like mac and cheese for kids and stuff like that too. So if you do have a picky eater, there's still some options. I liked this better, honestly, than Cinderella's Royal Table. It felt way more chill. When you first come in, I want to say we met Belle. She was like a princess that was like greeting us into the dining area. And then there were several princesses that walked around. One thing that was kind of unique about the experience is they let the kids have like a little princess parade. So like my daughter was 4 and had no clue what was happening, but she's walking around swinging her little white napkin, like having the greatest time of her life. Um, so if you enjoy the princesses and you're okay with maybe trying some foods outside of your normal realm, I think this is a great option and a better alternative to Cinderella's Royal Table.
Okay. I would like to eat here. It always has looked very interesting to me.
Yeah, I want to try all the like dinner foods, I guess.
Yeah, we should do it.
I love all kind of fish.
Let's do it.
You guys are going to be so full starting at
Okay.
like
Okay.
Tusker House
We're
and
doing
then
it all
going
tonight.
there.
We'll do Cinderella's Castle for breakfast, Tusker House for lunch, and Akershus for dinner.
We have that stuff from the Hunger Games where you can throw up and then just keep eating. So. All right.
I thought you were adopting the Hobbit first and second
Oh,
breakfast,
there we
11
go.
seas,
Okay.
supper, dinner.
Let's be real. I am a hobbit. Okay.
Let's be real. There are days I have eaten like a hobbit. It's either
And that's okay.
right? It's either Hobbit or like I'll eat like nothing and be like, oh no, it's 7:00 and I haven't eaten yet today.
I feel like that's how an elf would eat. Anyways, so speaking of elves, let's go somewhere that has nothing to do with them. We're going to head over to the Garden Grill restaurant. That is over in the pavilion where Soren and Living with the Land are found. You are going to meet Chip and Dale.
Rescue Rangers.
Chip and You'll also meet Mickey Mouse, and all the website says is and more. So I'm assuming they probably like rotate out.
I've seen Donald there.
Yeah.
I've seen Goofy.
It's usually the Fab Five, so I think they're probably just promising you Chip, Dale, and Mickey, and then if you're lucky, you might see somebody else, you know. So this is served family style as well, and it is all American food. So for you non-adventurous eaters, get your tail over to Garden Grill. They are going to charge you $35 to $60 for breakfast. And again, we got an over $60 per adult for lunch and dinner. So do with that information what you will. Who knows? And breakfast, they've got something called cinnamon breakfast bread, which is enough of a reason for me to go.
Is so good.
Oh, you've eaten there?
It's very
Yes.
good.
Have you done breakfast and lunch and dinner or just breakfast?
It's my favorite of all the character dining, so I've done both.
Oh,
We've only done breakfast.
I've never done it before. I've never done Garden Grill.
Well, we'll have to do that.
Well, add another
Yes,
one to
we
the
are.
list.
How many times? I feel like we're in Epcot.
I've walked past it a
Definitely.
million times, just never eaten there.
And the boys really liked it too. So
I mean, skillet potatoes and cinnamon breakfast bread say less. I don't need anything else. And then it looks like for dinner, they've got salads. They've got beef with chimichurri. Another one, if it's got chimichurri on it, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to tear it up. They've got turkey and gravy. And the cool thing about it is that a lot of their vegetables that they use are grown in the living in the land or living with the land greenhouses.
living in the land. Are you a dick?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just like a little prairie dog popping up. Living in the land, just picking some veggies for Garden Grill.
And they spin, and there is Miss Asbel toiling away in her little garden.
Oh my gosh. Well, I definitely want to try this because it sounds really good. I'm just worried about like family style dining. Well, we'll be at our own table though.
Why are you worried? You've done family style dining.
That's Ohana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Well, because I was just like, are we going to be sitting with randos trying to eat my bread?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You're with a stranger and you get no utensils. It's all hands.
Oh,
and
God.
you feed each other. Okay?
They're just putting their mouth directly on the food.
Oh, that's something else.
All right. Well, I definitely want to try Garden Grill, so we need to. But I think I want to try. Okay, Tricia, did you like breakfast or the other meal better?
Oh, I liked both of them. When you were talking about the beef chimichurri, like they actually did that really well, and it was like well seasoned, well prepared. So it's probably my favorite thing at lunch and dinner. But like the breakfast bread, I don't know, is you're just gonna have to eat there twice and just stay in the land pavilion all day long.
Oh, you know what? We could
Hey.
do a deep dive on the land pavilion. Gotta go do some research.
Right.
Okay.
We
Listen,
have some Soren stories for y'all.
do we?
Oh, we do.
Naked and covered in soup?
Naked and covered in soup.
Let me tell you, sidebar. I am always terrified. There's no basis in this fear. It doesn't make sense. And I may have said this already. I don't remember. I am terrified my shoes are going to fall off during Soarin'. I don't know why. Every time we ride it, I'm like, my shoes are gone. Like, I'm going to have to walk around the park with no shoes on. And somehow that like led into us saying Jack was going to turn around. All my clothes were going to be gone and I was going to be covered in soup. I don't remember how we got there.
I don't know why. I think you had the cheddar cheese because we were talking about having the cheddar cheese soup. So you're going to get on Soren with the cheddar cheese soup. Your shoes will fall off, and because your shoes are falling off, your clothes are also falling off. So
I spilled the soup on myself.
Because you always spill stuff. So I'm just going to look over, and you're going to be naked, covered in soup, while we're trying to go through Fiji. I don't know. We're y'all. No, I'm sorry.
I'm so glad we could all ruin your day with that. So, Tricia,
We don't know what's wrong with us.
we do, but it's fine.
I have a list of stuff. and a very and a bill. So
So Tricia, you just ate somewhere new and exciting, right?
yes, woo!
I did.
Do you wanna give us a little review? I'm excited to hear about it.
Yes. I had the pleasure of dining at Geo 82, and it is nearly impossible to find. It's the closest I will feel to Club 33, let me tell you.
Ooh.
Um, they don't even have a sign outside that indicates that's the entry point. It literally is like, if you've ever been to Diagon Alley, it's kind of like that. Like it's behind a wall that says people or Spaceship Earth. So I literally looked it up on the map and then just walked until I was standing like on top of the point where you were supposed to enter. And it's kind of in that exit area of Spaceship Earth. Like you can access it from the outside or coming off of the attraction. Um, I do feel like the entryway was kind of an afterthought, like they just found a way to pigeonhole an entrance. It's very narrow. There's a very small desk. But once you get up into the space, it is gorgeous. Um, it's it's very well lit. I have to say, it was very nice being an adult only space. It was very quiet, which I was appreciative because that was the day I did 4 parks in one day and I wanted some quiet. Um, I was at the bar, which at first I was a little disappointed because my back was to the windows, so I couldn't look out. But the bartenders take such pride in their job, and they were so interactive. Like when the bartender walked up to me, he asked me my name and then continued to use my name every time he checked in. So it was really
Oh.
nice that he like took that time, and he was serving like half the bar, which was like 10 plus people. So to remember someone's name like that, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Um, I did order two they have like appetizers or small plates and two drinks. Um, the first was the fungi flatbread. It was $15. And it was a decent size flatbread. If you love or like mushrooms, it was probably one of the best things I've had in all the parks, honestly. It was very well seasoned, and like sometimes mushrooms can kind of have like an earthy or kind of like a dirt sort of. That was not this at all. It was just kind of savory. Um, and then I don't know how Jack's gonna feel about this, but I had the jumbo lump crab gâteau. I know that you like your Old Bay seasoning. Um, this was kind of expensive. It was $25 for one crab cake, but
I
this thing
love it.
was like all crab, and it was literally like an inch and a half thick. Like that's how
Okay,
tall it
well,
was.
that is definitely forgivable. I will pay
And
$25 for that.
it was topped with caviar. So it
Oh.
was very bougie. I liked it, but I think if you're from the Northeast, it probably would not have been your favorite option. Um, then I had a strawberry black pepper sour. It was really sweet. It was shockingly, it was also $25. I didn't look at the prices because I was like, this is my kind of one and done thing. So when I got the bill, I was a little surprised. I'll get to that in a second.
Ooh, I would
But
have been. Ooh.
if you go, I would highly recommend getting their brown butter old fashioned. They make a lot of the spirits that they use. They actually like make them, like add vanilla and things to them on site. So they're literally handcrafted. But with that being said, it was $28. So my bill was over $100 for just myself. And the first thought that went through my head is, I really hope my husband doesn't kill me. So if you do go, I would recommend getting one drink and sharing a plate, specifically the flatbread, because it adds up very quickly. I had some really great conversation though with people at the bar. Like they do have a 75-minute limit because they're trying to turn over the reservations. So I did have a chance to talk to a few different people, and there was a gentleman who from what I could tell, he was single and didn't have any other family. He said that he used like a dining app and he was going there 1 to 2 times a day, pretty much every day. And he had more beverages consumed during the time I was there than I had. And I was just like, whoo, after seeing my bill, wow.
Oh no.
So I would recommend it, but be mindful of how pricey it is.
Yeah, that sounds, I mean, it sounds great. And no kids is almost worth the money alone, you know?
I mean, if you're gonna take an over an hour and just get off your feet and just like sip a drink and go with some friends, I think it's
Yeah,
worth $25, $25, $30 for a break like that. The air conditioning was very nice.
they're like, people don't have kids; they have expendable income. Let's charge them $25 a drink.
You know? All right. So you give it 2 thumbs up?
I do.
All right. I'm gonna have to try it. I've seen like some TikToks about it and stuff, and it looks really nice. So, and if I can't get into Club 33, I can get into this. So let's
Yes,
do it.
it's the poor man's Club 33.
You know what? I'm okay with it, honestly. So we adding that to the list too of our.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got a long day of eating coming up, y'all. All right. Well, we have talked about all the character dining in the parks, but there's even more to be found at the resorts. So let's start at the beach club with Cape May Cafe, and Jack's going to tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So Cape May Cafe, it is at the Beach Club Resort. And it offers a character breakfast buffet called Minnie's Beach Bash Breakfast.
Oh my!
Minnie's BBB. It features appearances by Minnie Mouse, of course, and her Disney friends, probably the Fab Five, and they are in their beach attire. And this is one of the few places, maybe I didn't know they had mini shaped waffles.
Oh.
So they have mini shaped waffles here. So this might be kind of fun to go to just to see the mini waffles. They have cheddar biscuits, and they have gravy, and they have a crepe station. So kind of a bougie place.
Okay.
So yeah, this is definitely worth, in my opinion, checking out. Adults are $49, children are $33, and the character dining is only for the breakfast. So I think at night it becomes like a buffet with snow crab legs and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to check this out too.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't think I've seen a mini waffle.
I don't think I have either.
And of course, if you say cheddar biscuits, I'm there.
Okay, say less. Cheddar biscuit.
Cheddar, I hardly know her.
Cheddar, I hardly know her.
And then, of course, you're going to get the beach attire characters, so you can't get that in Magic Kingdom, you know.
She's what's her face gonna be walking around in a bikini.
Daisy.
Yeah. I feel like Daisy's a bikini kind of gal.
Yeah, I think she is too. I think she likes to flaunt.
If you got it, flaunt it, Daisy.
And I think none of us have eaten in there, so
I have not.
I think that's it for that.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to, all the places we haven't been to, we need to check it out and do like a review on the podcast for it.
Yes. And if you're listening and you're like, oh, they need to go to this one first, tell us. Tell us where to go. We don't know, if you know. Okay, and now we're going to head over to the Contemporary Resort for one of my favorite character dining experiences. I loved this when we did it. The food was so good. It's Chef Mickey's. And Tricia's going to give us a little bit of tea on Chef Mickey.
I have dined here quite frequently. I feel like Chef Mickey's is like the quintessential character dining experience.
Yeah.
Um, it's a little pricey, but kind of in the wheelhouse of Shoes. The breakfast is a little more expensive. It's $58 for adults and 32 for kids. They do not have a lunch. They only offer dinner, so something to be aware of. And the dinner is 69 for adults and 44 for kids. It is a all you care to enjoy buffet, and it's pretty standard fare at both breakfast and dinner. So there's likely to be something there for everybody to enjoy. It has the popular characters Minnie, Mickey, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald. I do not believe Daisy is there.
Ooh.
So sorry, Daisy. One thing I would recommend, you do get like complimentary like coffee, juice, stuff like that, but they have these really cute smoothies, Mickey or Minnie smoothies. They're like made with different fruit, and they come with like whipped cream and then two Oreos that look like little ears. They're very good.
Aw.
So if you want to do something special like that, you can add that on for a minimal cost. Oh, and shoot, I did write down the characters. It isn't Pluto, it is Donald and Daisy. So Pluto is not part of it, but Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy so are your characters. I kind of feel bad for Goofy. He's like a fifth wheel. Um, a couple things to note because it's buffet. We've eaten here and had characters pass our table because we've been away from the table. But if you let your server know that you didn't get a picture with a certain character, they will help bring the character back so you can
Oh,
get
that's nice.
interaction with them. And I've mentioned this on a previous episode, but it is a very kid-centric restaurant. So when you go up to the buffet, take from the back of the container where little hands
Yes.
can't
Yep.
reach.
Yep. I always do anyway.
Because then the food is nasty.
Um, I did enjoy. I hear people say they don't like it, but I enjoyed it.
Those pot stickers, ooh, they were so good.
We had a good time, and we enjoyed the food, and we gave people a little show because Brittney does not like cones.
Yeah, apparently I like flipped out on Jack about some ice cream cones, and I don't know, I kind of blacked out. It was more of just me being offended that he didn't know I didn't like ice cream cones because we're supposed to be best friends.
Well, it was like we went up, it's dessert time, and like I'm like, oh, you could put it in cones, and she looked at me with the death stare and was like, I don't like cones. And everyone turned around and stared at us and probably thought we were in like one of them, like, the family's been at Disney for 4 days and they're all sick of each other and they're in a knockout, drag out fight. And people were just like, their eyes were big as saucers. They were worried. It was
as they should be.
And I was like, well, pardon me. I was like, I'll let Minnie know.
Yeah, tell that bitch to get these cones out of my face.
I was like, I guess it's bowls for Brittney. Shit.
Okay. Bowls for Brittney. There's a new merch item.
But I've never seen someone so offended by an ice cream cone in my entire life.
Yeah, bring it up to me again and it'll happen again. Okay. Anyways, so on that note.
Oh, and also, y'all, I think why everyone has done it is because it's the one you see. You see it all the time because you're on the monorail and you go through the Contemporary and you see it.
It's so cool.
And you're like, what's going on down there? Everybody's twirling their napkins and Goofy's running around and
I loved it. I would do it again, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'm a little biased because I really like the Contemporary period.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We had the best time staying there, I have to admit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That was one of my favorite Disney stays.
All right. Well, go eat there so everybody can watch you twirl a napkin from the monorail. So next, we're heading over to the resort that I desperately want to stay at, but alas, I'm too poor. The Grand Floridian. I love the Grand Floridian. I love to just walk in there, especially like at Christmas with the gingerbread houses and everything. Ugh. But we're going to head over to the restaurant 1900 Park Fair. Never set a foot in here. They looked at me and said, absolutely not. Just kidding. So it is buffet style. It is American food. The only price I could find, I feel like y'all are finding exact prices, and the only price I could find was over $60. So I don't know where I was looking wrong, but it's over $60, okay? Just know anything I talk about.
$69.
Giggity. Maybe they just didn't want to say 69.
Right. Giggity. Because I feel like every time Tricia mentions it, and I've mentioned it, it's been 69.
And then we've also gone giggity. So, all right. It costs giggity. So they serve breakfast and they serve dinner. And breakfast, you're going to have your classic breakfast foods like eggs Benedict, which is not for me. Hollandaise sauce grosses me out. And at dinner, though, you get a taste of New Orleans and you get Tiana's gumbo. So, white people, watch out. It's going to have a lot of flavor and seasoning, okay? Tiana's cooking now, bitches, okay?
Is this the strawberry soup place? Or is that the other one?
I don't know. Google it. So, you have rotating characters here, but, so these are the characters that could include, okay? Princess Tiana, which she better be there. If she's cooking gumbo, girl, come serve it to me. Oh, that sounded rude, didn't it?
Yeah.
She's got like a ride and stuff to do. She ain't got time for me. Mirabelle can be there.
It is the
strawberry soup.
Yep.
Cinderella can be there, and also Aladdin can be there. Mirabelle! Mirabelle! So, I don't know. I feel like those are some pretty unique characters other than Cinderella, but I feel like she's just got to put her nose everywhere, don't she?
Yeah, I kind of want to go for the characters too.
I would love to
meet
Tiana.
I'm a big character person. They make me nervous, but
it just makes me nervous because I'm almost 40 years old and I'm talking to somebody in their 20s pretending to be a princess and I'm crying.
Right.
The picture I did see of Tiana here, she was in her like bayou gear. I don't know. It wasn't her princess dress. It was just like her like casual clothes. So that's kind of cool too, because every other time you meet her, she's got her big dress on. So it'd be cool to meet her in those clothes, in her ride clothes. So yeah, have you eaten there, Tricia?
I have not. I feel a little bit like you when I go into the Grand Floridian, like I don't really belong there.
Yeah.
So, but no one's ever turned me away. So,
like, don't let me and Jack go into that, what is that bath store in there?
Basin.
We went in Basin and we're like, oh, this smells so good. She's like, do you want to put they have like this little tiny bathtub and she's like, do you want to put a bath bomb in the bathtub? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, oh, they're like, she's like, they're like me. They're poor.
It's all walk over from All Stars.
Right. So you guys are at All Star Sports or we're off property. All right. So now let's hop on over to the Polynesian. And Jack's going to talk about a very, I don't know, you kind of have a love-hate relationship with this place, don't you?
Okay.
Is it just hate?
No, it's not hate. Let me explain.
All right. Take it away.
Yes, I have talked about my disdain for Ohana at dinner time, but it is the complete opposite for breakfast. Breakfast is fantastic. It's perfect. I love it. It's my favorite character experience on property. I've done it. I'm probably in the double digits now with that one. I love just make it as early as possible. Y'all can sleep in, but I'm getting there at like 7 because I want to eat and I want to get to the Magic Kingdom for rope drop. And it everything is served family style. and it is all you care to enjoy. And there are Stitch waffles, okay? That's all you gotta say is Stitch waffles, and I'm there. And you get to meet Stitch, and I love Stitch. And Lilo's there, and Mickey's there in his Hawaiian shirt, and it's amazing.
Why do I feel like I'm getting in trouble right now?
You've been there with us, like
yeah, I went for breakfast I've done breakfast and dinner there.
okay. And it's a lot of fun. My nephews loved it. Little Camden, I think he was 7 years old at the time, and they do like a little they get all the kids up and they go through the restaurant with the characters and they bang drums and sing and do all kind of fun stuff. It's really enjoyable. And of course there's that bread. There's like a sweet pineapple bread. I forget exactly what's in it, but it is so good. And then if you need Brittney to be somewhere, all you gotta say is, girl, never ending Pog juice.
Okay, I was like, when are we bringing up the Pog juice?
That's all you gotta do. And then hopefully we get, most of the time I get set at a window so we get to see out onto Bay Lake and you can see the castle, of course, from there, from the Polynesian. I love it. It's probably my favorite character breakfast or character meal so far that I've tried.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. And I have not had a negative dinner time experience, so I still think fondly of my dinner time experience there as well.
You haven't been after the pandemic, have you?
I don't think so. But, I just really enjoy Ohana. Have you eaten there, Tricia?
So I ate there as a kid, and that was back when it was like Hula Mickey and like Hawaiian shirt Goofy.
Oh.
But I haven't been there. And so there've been like several times that I've actually made the reservation and then like dropped it a couple of days before we went, just because it is kind of hard to get there if you're not at the Magic Kingdom. That's like the one downside to some of these resort locations. It's like kind of a hassle if you're not in the area to get to the
Yeah.
dining. So, but I really do want to eat there sometime.
Yeah, I definitely want to do breakfast there again soon. I really enjoyed
I
that.
meet Stitch again. Sometimes I just need to meet Stitch. Fine. It's okay.
Probably should have gone to therapy, but I went and met Stitch instead.
It was cheaper.
Okay.
That's its own kind of therapy.
That's true.
There's no evidence that meeting Stitch will solve all your problems, but I'm going to double check just in case.
There's no evidence to the contrary either, so I mean, let's go meet Stitch.
Sturch.
All right, so now we've got the Riviera Resort and Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera. And Tricia's going to give us some info on that one.
So I have had breakfast, which is the character meal that they have there. It is $52 for an adult and $33 for a kid. It's a little bit different than a lot of the other menus because it's prefix. You like pick an entree. They bring like a little pail or basket of pastries, and the pastries are pretty good to your table. And then there's like all these different jams and spreads that you can try. And then there's fresh fruit salad that they'll bring. The I think that it's kind of pricey. Like I got an avocado toast and like it was good, but for $52, a
Yeah.
slice of toast with mashed avocado on top. Uh, you know, it seemed a little lackluster for what you get compared to some of the other options.
And
Is it
from what I
what was
understand, you can only get one
yeah,
tray now.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, when we went with Shannon, when we went, we could get as many as we wanted to try. So we did get the avocado toast, but we also got something else. I think it was French toast or some egg dish or something. But you could you used to be able to get as many entrees as you wanted.
Oh, I wonder why they stopped.
Probably food waste.
Yeah.
Or expense. I don't know. I will say they some of the like the avocado toast is something that they advertise. Another thing they have on there is a sour cream waffle, which
That's
makes it like,
yes,
yeah.
that's what I tried.
I will say I've eaten at Ale and Compass, which is in Yacht Club, and even though it's not character dining, they have a very similar waffle. It's like a chocolate waffle with like this cherry compote. I thought that was better than the waffle at Topolino's. Um, so it is again, it's like Cinderella's ta Royal Table. Like everybody wants to get this. It's a harder one to get. So I think there's this kind of FOMO. I know I was feeling it, and then we did it once, and I was like, why are people so like enamored? But I will say again, the dining space is really nice. I didn't feel like it was as crowded, which was kind of nice. Like there's more space between the tables, and the characters are wearing like art kind of artsy French inspired clothing, so it's kind of unique. And I have to say, one thing that Topolino Terrace did do is that it saved my daughter's relationship with Minnie. Um, we are an
When they
elf.
were on the outs.
Oh, they were like hard on the outs for years. Minnie was unaware of this, but my daughter. So we are an elf on the shelf family, and there was a year when Jingle, our elf, was trying to win a date with her plush Minnie, and Minnie turned him down cold, and she was very upset that Jingle was denied this date opportunity, and pretty much hated Minnie for like
Oh,
5 years, the last 5 years. It was like a vendetta. Like she wouldn't stand with her at like Chef Mickey's. She wanted nothing to do
How?
with Minnie. It was hardcore. But then she saw Minnie in this, she calls it the newspaper dress. It's like a black and white dress with a red belt and a red beret. And she
Oh.
was like, I really like her dress. I think it's time I make amends.
oh, okay.
So fashion and saved her relationship with Minnie.
That is hilarious. I love that she had this just like one-sided feud. Like she has a whole lore with Minnie. That is great. All right. So, have you eaten there? Yes, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
meet with Shannon.
So, do y'all recommend?
I really liked it. My thing though, one entree, like one, I'm gonna leave hungry because they're not that big. It's kind of like, can I get an avocado toast and a waffle, which is what I did.
Yeah.
Because that filled me up, but like just one or the other, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, that doesn't seem
But
like.
I did like the paint bucket with the pastries, and that was cute.
Mhm.
And then the little paint swatches, they were like jams and jellies and stuff.
Oh, well, I want to try that too. There goes another one I want to try. Like, Disney, please just bring me in to try all these just for fun, because I just can't afford to go to all
Just for
of them.
funsies.
Just for fun. Like, I can swing that. It's fine. Okay, so we are going to head over to Disney's Wilderness Lodge, which I have never been to before, and I really want to because I see pictures of it and it looks great.
We went through it.
What?
We got pictures in there.
Where?
In Wilderness Lodge.
I do not remember that at all.
Well, let me pull up the pictures because it was like last year. It was like this time last year.
Oh, I remember. I was confusing it with Animal Kingdom Lodge. Okay, I remember.
Oh, wow.
So, don't wow me. So here you can do storybook dining at Artist Point with Snow White. So this is also another, I can't say this, and Tricia just said it. Prefix?
Yeah, prefix.
Yep.
I don't know why my brain is like, that's not what it looks like. So it's another prefix menu, and it's all American food here. And the characters you're going to meet are Snow White, Dopey, and Grumpy, because they just could not book all 7 dwarves, apparently. And also the Evil Queen is there too, that's the only person I'm going for. Okay. So you can get a picture with them. I think they come to your table, but I think Evil Queen, you have to actually go to her and get a picture, which
she is a queen, so.
Which I'm loving that vibe, because it makes her more menacing, I feel like.
Okay, I love the Evil Queen, especially the one out in land.
In Disneyland. Oh, I just want her to insult me. Okay, that's all I want. She is wonderful, and I just love her. So, this is the same kind of thing where you choose your entree, but this actually sounds like it's going to be more filling, because it's like prime rib, herbed chicken, pork shank, beef stroganoff, fish, that kind of stuff. They do have specific vegetarian options. And then for dessert, you can get a poison apple, which is a dark chocolate apple mousse. So that sounds amazing. And I feel like that's probably really pretty. I need to look that up. And see.
It is very pretty.
It is. Yeah. We've got to do this.
Yeah.
Because, it just sounds wonderful. So don't worry. We are going to eat at 27 different places and let you guys know how it goes.
We could go for your birthday.
Oh, we could go for my birthday. That would be fun.
1 month from today, y'all.
Oh, yeah. My birthday is a month from today. Leo season starts tomorrow, so you're welcome.
Oh, Lord. Prepare to be exhausted.
We were exhausted by Gemini season already, okay? Anyways. Ow, I pulled my neck. Okay,
That's what you get.
So that wraps up all of our... I'm ignoring him. That wraps up all of our on-property dining. There is somewhere off-property that does character dining, though. And it's with actual, Disney characters. It's not like those ones you see walking around New York, Mackie Mouse.
Remember that Mackie Mouse pancake?
Yes, we ordered, when we were in Tennessee, we ordered a Mickey Mouse. Well, my daughter, when she was 5 or 7, she ordered a Mickey Mouse pancake. Let me tell you, that was Mackie Mouse. That was not Mickey. That was rough. Anyways, they had to make it not look like him, though. They're not trying to get copyright struck.
It didn't even look like a mouse, nothing. It just
it was just 3 uneven blobs of pancake put together. Some days I feel like 3 uneven blobs.
Most days I feel like 3 uneven blobs, just trying to make it in life.
Oh, I'm writing down 3 uneven blobs because that's hilarious, and I'll forget about it. Anyways, so...
band name.
Yeah, our band name is 3 Uneven Blobs. So the Four Seasons Resort in Orlando, at their restaurant Ravello, which is an Italian restaurant, they do Good Morning Breakfast with Goofy and his pals on Thursday and Saturday mornings, and it's from 7 to 11. They don't do any kind of Disney dining plan or anything, so you're paying out of pocket. But I've heard good things about it. It is listed on Disney's website for one of their Good Neighbor hotels. So Disney does fully endorse this. It is the Disney characters. So if you want to get off property, and I'm assuming this would probably be less busy and less expensive.
Isn't that still on property, isn't it?
Isn't it over in the...
Isn't it where Golden Oak is?
Yeah. But when I say... Excuse me. I guess not off property. I meant out of the intense theme park bubble. You're not hopping over to the Polynesian. I'm talking about you're gonna have to drive there.
Why are you staring at me?
Because you look like you got something to say.
I don't got nothing to say.
This is Jack's last episode because he's dying at the end of this. So anyways.
Sure.
Oh my God. So yeah, I definitely want to try most of these that I haven't tried, and I want to try the ones that I have tried. I want to try the other breakfast or dinner. 100%. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do It Lady. Nobody's a Chit fan. Okay.
I have no idea what
you don't know what Do It Lady is?
No.
Oh, okay. Trisha, do you?
No.
Oh my God.
You looked at me intensely like we had an inside joke, and I was like, what's happening?
I really hope somebody listens to this and is like, Do It Lady. I really hope. I'm sending it to y'all later because anyways, I think this about does it for this episode. Since nobody knows who Chit is. Until next time, be sure to follow us on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. We are at the Port Key Passport. You can join us in the parks in real time. You can even participate in some polls, some contests. We're cooking up some fun stuff, y'all, okay? And if you need help in planning your next adventure, be sure to let the experts at Port Key Vacations handle the hassle for you. You can visit portkeyvacations.com and fill out a quote request. And don't forget to request your favorite member of the Passport crew to be your personal advisor. And we hope you enjoyed your specific personal show that we did just for you.
The show.
You earned your character dining stamp. Bye-bye.
Boom.
Bonjour. Au revoir. Omelette du fromage.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Port Key Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Port Key Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Russia Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.